.com, excellent. Now remember, that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means what?
It's not reliable.
Well, what else does that mean? What does a .com mean? Commercial. So it may or may not be reliable. So we don't know yet. We're digging into it. May or may not be reliable. Okay, so everyone should have put a check in that .com box. Good. Now, second, number 2. Does the web page author have the name of the website?
Yeah.
Yeah, this has a name of the website, yes. Do you see a company name, an organization name, or a school name on this website?
Company name.
What's the company name? I don't see one. But I can be wrong. I'm asking.
Two boiled mills.
Oh, you think Boyd Mill might be the company? All right, let's read what the banner says. So someone volunteer to read the banner out loud. Julia?
Travel back in time. Boyd Mill to Boyd Mill.
And what's the subtitle? The subtitle. What's underneath that title?
Oh, where the Civil War never ended.
Okay, so that sounds interesting. Is there a company name, organization, or school name that we found so far?
No.
No, not to my knowledge. So I would circle no on that one. Is there an email address on this website?
No.
Not that I've seen yet. Where might we find an email address? Looking at this homepage, what might we click on to find? Contact. Right. Contact means how do we get in touch with you? So I'm going to practice using a Lenovo here. So when we click on contact, do we see anybody's name? No, there's a blank for us to put our name, but I don't immediately see a name. So maybe it's going to show up as we dig deeper into the website, but right now, that's going to have to be what? No, for now. Maybe we'll change it. It is dry erase marker. Okay, somebody volunteered to take on number 5. Kelsey.
Is the website current?
And so do you see a creation date on this website? No, I don't see it. Like, does it say anything since 1862 or since 1916? Right, I don't see one, so that would have to be a tentative no for now till we find out. Do we see a date where it's been updated or revised? No, again, no for now. All right, who wants to take number 7? Everett.
What does the website try to do?
Okay, is it trying to inform us, persuade us, explain, or entertain? Okay.
Travelers beware, warned Civil War historian Dr. John Kent of the University of Occam. Those people are armed and dangerous. A musket of the 1860s can cause 21st century damages.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's try this one. I'll see you, Julia. You both had your hands up.
Yeah.
All right, you, because you have a problem. Sorry. Sue, can you read guided visits, please?
Dr. Kent leads small select groups of people on guided visits to Boyd Mill. All participants must sign a waiver and complete a last will and testament. No electronics are allowed, including cell phones. Cameras are permitted if they are predated 1865. If you have to ask how much these tours cost, you cannot afford one.
Okay, so now that we've read the first 3 blog posts, I'm not going to weigh in on this. I'm going to let you make your decision, and your answer might be different than your neighbor's. Do you think it's trying to inform you about this place? Do you think it's trying to persuade you to do something? Do you think it's trying to explain something to you? or do you think it's trying to entertain you? So you make a choice and you check a box. And I would be interested if anyone is willing to share their answer choice. I haven't heard from Millie yet. What do you think?
I said inform you
Uh-huh.
about
Everything informs you.
So I was listening to Millie. You chose inform. And why did you choose inform?
because it's trying to inform you about this place and give you help.
Okay. Maddie, did you have a different answer? Or? Okay. Did anyone have a different answer? It's okay if your answer is different, because we're still early in this evaluation. All right, so it sounds like people are thinking informative. Let's go to number 8. That you all have done a great job reading. These words have been really hard. The word structural errors is there in number 8. Kelsey, tackle it.
Structural errors. Are there spelling or grammatical errors?
Right. So, grammatical errors are hard because we might not recognize them. Like if it's missing a comma, we might not necessarily know. I heard you all read it out loud, and it made sense. So, has anybody found any spelling or grammatical errors? If you haven't so far, then you would just circle no. And if we find one as we go through it, we can change that. All right, somebody for number 9. Somebody different maybe. The quality of the site. Let's hear from somebody I haven't heard from. Do you think that this was easy to read?
No.
Yes.
No, it wasn't for the hard words. It could be and younger people.
Okay, so circle whichever one you think. If you think both yes and no, circle both. Does it have quality information?
Yes.
Okay, what's quality? I'm not saying you're wrong. What's quality information?
Quantity or
Quality.
quality? Good.
Right, but what is good information?
Like true and false and not false.
Rebel.
Descriptive.
True, descriptive. How do you know when things are true? How do you know a fact?
When you research it.
You look at the author. Do we know who the author is?
No. So it's not true.
No.
So you're suspicious of it.
It doesn't
Maybe. All right, so I'm hearing some people say no, it does not have quality information. I'm hearing some people say yes. So you make your decision right now, yes or no. Or maybe you want to put a little squiggle in the middle between those two if you're not sure. All right, question mark. That's excellent. I didn't think of that.
I have no idea.
What?
All right. Was the site easy to navigate? Do the links work?
Yes.
Well, we clicked on one link and it didn't really give us too much information, right?
No.
So let's try clicking on, I don't think we've done this one yet. Let's click on that blog.
To your own risk.
Just give us a picture.
Text widget.
Oh, wow.
This is a text widget which allows you to add text or HTML to your sidebar. You can use them to display text. Blah, 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 blah. I can see by your face. Is this supposed to be appearing on the website?
No.
No. So,
Do not work.
not all the links are working well.
So no.
Now, would you say that this site is well organized?
No, because the links doesn't work.
Right? Any other reason?
No.
Well organized.
No.
Just a plain picture.
No author.
No author. Okay, you're coming up with specific reasons.
And it doesn't have the, it's either hard or it doesn't have the email address.
Right.
So
You
it
couldn't.
could be just not organized into your smart way.
You couldn't find contact information, is what I heard you say. Yeah. Fabulous. So now your conclusion. Is the site good for the purpose you want? Yes or no? If you were using this to research the Civil War,
No.
you make your vote right now. And then let's chat about it. And then you can grade the website.
I give it a
So 5 would be the highest grade. Is there a 0? Meaning no value. Well, I guess 1 is as low as you can go.
Can we just not grade it?
You don't have to grade.
I said 1 grade.
I've made my own.
The pictures are
I don't
really
really care.
I'll make it a 0.
But not for what?
I did 2.
I'll circle my 0.
I did negative. I
made my
thought
own
this is 3.
I made my own 0. You know what? I know some.
Miss Orange's class, please have your pencils down, your laptop lids closed, your marker down, and give me your attention for this opening minute. You all know that I taught 5th grade last year, and I have to say that out of that whole year's new experience for me, the thing that affected me most powerfully as a teacher and as a person was the unit on the Civil War. I have never seen students so excited and engaged for weeks, months, didn't want to quit on the Civil War. It's so huge, it affected so many lives, and it still affects our country today. It's just a fascinating subject. So, I needed to collaborate with the teacher. I get the pleasure of working with Miss Orange. I needed to collaborate on a subject. I chose the Civil War. So Miss Orange will be teaching you about the Civil War, about that content, and then where I'm coming in is wearing the librarian hat to do the research and inquiry skills. And you know that we've had a couple lessons on fake news and finding reliable sources. So we're going to be looping back around to that as well in our work doing the Civil War research. All right, so first step. This is a pre-assessment. What's on your desk out? Something that will help me know more where to teach you in terms of your research skills. So please start by putting your name on this paper, and then you'll see 3 questions, and just answer them the best you can. If for some reason you don't feel you can even answer it, you can just put a question mark, or you can raise your hand and chat with me about it. This is not for a grade. This is just something that I'll look at and that will help me focus the strategies and skills I'm going to be teaching you in the weeks that I'm going to be with you. Okay? So let me look at the time. Let's see if you can finish these 3 questions in about 3 minutes. And I saw some hands, so let me loop around. Yes? Yeah, you can project them on the board.
Easiest thing ever.
It's alright.
The easiest thing ever. The teacher in me feels very conflicted upon hearing that. Table cluster, or partners within the table cluster. I have 8 domain names that I put on cards. Did everybody hear Millie? She was saying you could type into Google, what does .edu mean? Right, and look at your answer. All right, so maybe we'll retire .edu, and I'll leave that one for last since we used that as our example. Now I'll just pass out the others. So you all work out. Then you find a sample web page showing an example of your domain name ending. And then we will share those up on the active board. All right, so is someone going to migrate over here?
System of the internet. The name is derived from the word network, including it was a .net, and then this is the example. Sample ASP.net.
A website addresses that end in org are not for profit organizations, so it's not.
So we
Yes.org.
Yeah, .gov. And the name is derived from government, indicating.
Look at that. So that's the USA.gov.
Let me search what it was on internet. And then it has the same thing.
It means it's for kids. Kids can use it.
Yeah. Like show them.
kids.kids is for kids.
And it's like an encyclopedia one that's for kids.
Okay, so I see that web address says kids.britannica.com. So, wait, what would that mean? Because it does have the kids' domain name in it.
It means that this website would be a kid website, like a kid-friendly website.
For .com. And what does .com mean?
Communicational.
What did we talk about?
Commercial.
Don't talk about.
Commercial.
Advertisement.
Advertisement. Something for sale.